Hi, in this video we are going to see about stepper motor control system. I am Divya, Assistant Professor Biomedical Engineering Department in SNS College of Technology. In this video what we are going to see about is that stepper motor control system. Stepper motor. What is a stepper motor? A stepper motor, also known as a step motor or a stepping motor. From the name we can understand that a stepper motor, also known as step motor or a stepping motor. Step one, each step we used to take steps, right? Likewise, a stepper motor, also known as a step motor or a stepping motor, is a brushless DC electric motor. Okay, is a brushless electric DC motor that divides a full rotation into a number of equal steps. That divides a full rotation into a number of equal steps. A stepper motor is also known as a step motor or a stepping motor. It is a brushless DC electric motor. Okay, which divides the full rotation into a number of equal steps. Step by step procedure it is. Okay, the standard motor will have a step angle of 1.8 degree with 200 steps per revolution. Okay, the standard motor will have a step angle of 1.8 degree with 200 steps per revolution. For one rotation it will have a 200 steps. That is called a stepper motor operation. Fine. A stepper motor, also known as a step motor or a stepping motor, is a brushless DC electric motor that divides the full rotation into a number of steps. Okay. Next is, what is the principle of a stepper motor? The operation of this motor works on the principle that unlike poles attract each other and like poles repel each other. Okay, poles attract each other, different poles, north poles and south poles attract each other, whereas if we have both the poles, north and north poles will repel each other. When the stator windings are excited with a DC supply, it produces a magnetic flux and establishes the north and south poles. Okay, the operation of this motor works on the principle that unlike opposite poles attract each other and same poles repel each other, right? That is the procedure, that is the principle of a stepper motor. When the stator windings are excited in the sense when a trigger is applied by using the external DC supply. Okay, it produces a magnetic flux and establishes the north pole and south pole. Okay, when the north pole and south pole produced, it will attract each other and the rotation takes place. Okay, in this diagram we can see that a shaft is found, stator is found, rotor is found, and ball bearing is found, and windings. These are the components of a motor. These are the components of a common motors, right? Next, types of motor. What are the types of motor we have? Permanent magnet motor. What are the types of motor we have? Permanent magnet motor, variable reluctance motor. These two are the types of motors. What are the types of motors? Permanent magnet motor and a variable reluctance motor. What is a permanent magnet motor? It uses a permanent magnet in the rotor and operates in the attraction or repulsion between the rotor permanent magnet and the stator electromagnets. Okay, permanent magnet motor. What is permanent magnet motor is that it uses the permanent magnet, okay, in the rotor and operates in the attraction or repulsion. As I told you, whether the if we have the different poles will attract, and if we have the same poles it will repel, right? In that same procedure, this permanent magnet motor rotates. Okay, from the diagram we can see that rotor is found, stator is found, and the permanent magnet is also found, right? Permanent magnet will be found at the center circle is the permanent magnet. Next we will see the variable reluctance motor. It have a plain iron rotor and operate based on the principle that minimum reluctance occurs with a minimum gap. Okay, minimum reluctance occurs with minimum gap. Hence the rotor points are attracted towards the stator magnet poles. Okay, where we have the minimum reluctance occurs with a minimum gap. If we have a minimum gap, we will have a minimum reluctance. Okay, hence in this procedure, the rotor points are attracted towards the stator magnet poles. Okay, next is system of stepper motor. What does the system contain? What does the system, that is stepper motor system, contain? A stepper motor system contains of the three basic elements, often combined with some type of user interfaces also. Fine. Stepper motor can be programmed and it can be interfaced with other computers or PLCs to operate the stepper motor, or else it will have it have that kind of motors, that kind of procedure, and also it will stand by its own as a stepper motor, right? Indexes, drivers, stepper motors. These are the basic elements: indexes, drivers, and stepper motors. Indexes. What are indexes? Indexes or controllers is a microprocessor capable of generating step pulses and generating signals for the drivers, as I told you already. Whereas the stepper motor can be connected or interfaced with the computer, right? Likewise, it can be interfaced with the microcontroller boards, where it can be programmed, and the stepper motor will operate how the programs has been specified or modified, right? Next is drivers. What are drivers? Drivers or amplifiers converts the indexed command signal into the power necessary. Indexed command signal, where we have to where we program the where we write the program in the microprocessor, that commanding signal will be converted into a power. Okay, power necessary to energize the motor windings. Okay, the command will be given in the index, that is processor, that will converted into, by using drivers, that is amplifiers, it will be converted into a necessary energizing signal to the motor windings. Not all the drivers are suitable to run all the motors. We have a specific drivers for each and every specific motors. Okay, depending on the specifications, we have a different kind of motors. So drivers also. Next is stepper motor. The stepper motor is an electromagnetic device that converts digital pulses into mechanical shaft rotation. Digital pulses into mechanical shaft rotation. Digital pulses, that is 0 or 1, that can be converted into a mechanical shaft rotations. Advantages of stepper motors are low cost, high reliability, high torque at low speed and a simple one. Stepper motor is a very simple one. And what are the advantages of stepper motor is that it's a very low cost, high reliability, will have high torque at low speed. Okay, thank you.